Good evening, everybody. How are we all doing on this fine Thursday? Alright. To answer your question, Knox, I have no idea. I don't actually bother keeping track of likes and dislikes on the videos. I just try to make sure that they reach everybody, and whoever the audience decides, or whoever decides that they like it and want to be the audience, that's who we worry about. That's our clan, that's our skulk, that's our family. Everybody else, anybody who dislikes it, let them dislike, let them leave the hate comments, let them come and chat, and we ignore them. That's it. We're not going to feed them, we're not going to acknowledge them, we're not going to attack, we're just going to ignore them. Because that's how you deal with bullies and trolls, you just ignore them. So tonight, we are going to go ahead and jump into the Oblivion remake. I have been excited about this. I was actually late on the bandwagon to play Oblivion the first round. I didn't play Oblivion until after Skyrim came out, because when I was a kid, we didn't play all that stuff, and we played what we could when we could, and I only ever heard of Oblivion on Toonami. That's a throwback for those of us who know it, Toonami. So I had only ever heard of it then. I hadn't heard of Elder Scrolls, I didn't know what it was about. And then, Skyrim came around when I was in college, high school, somewhere around there. And all the hype was there. So I played Skyrim, loved it, but I wanted to go back and play Oblivion. Loved that one even more. So when I heard the remake was coming out, I got super duper excited. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to switch our screens. And just so you all are aware, yeah, I went ahead and turned off all the music for two reasons. One, I personally prefer games like this without the music because it gives you a little bit more of an immersive experience, in my opinion, so that way you can hear the sound, you can hear nature, you can hear the city, you can hear that asshole who's trying to sneak up on you and murder you because he's black hand. But also because this way I don't have to worry about the copyright strikes or anything. So if the video does happen to get some momentum, YouTube can't come in and say, oh hey, well you used a copyrighted soundtrack, so we're gonna go ahead and black this off your channel. Because I'm not a big channel, and they don't really care about censorship as much for live streams, but we're just not going to deal with it. So, without further yammering, let's start a new game.
I was born 87 years ago.
Hi, Patrick Stewart.
For 65 years, I've ruled as Tamriel's emperor. But for all these years, I've never been the ruler of my own dreams. I have seen the gates.
That amulet has to weigh a ton. I can't imagine his neck is comfortable with that.
Behold, in darkness, a doom sweeps the land.
Already, I'm loving the graphics update. This makes it look so much better.
This is the 27th of last seed, the year of Akatosh 433. These are the closing days.
Also, let me
of
check
the
in
third
now
era,
before we get too far into the game. How are the audio levels? Everything sounding good?
final hours of my life.
All right. Thanks, Knox. I'll get the obligatory joke out of the way. I am so glad they remastered Oblivion instead of just re-releasing Skyrim again. We got an Oblivion remaster before we got Elder Scrolls 6. Now, I did learn that they did include all the DLCs. So we've got Wizard's Tower, Knights of the Nine, all of that. Which means if I really, really, really wanted to, I could cheese the game so easily with one of the exploits. But I'm not going to, because I feel like actually enjoying the game again. What do we want to play? I usually go with Argonian, just because Argonians have a massive advantage usually. And I normally play like a tankish stealth build, so Khajiit or Argonian are usually the go-tos for that, because of the Khajiit's night vision and the Argonian's poison resistance. Yeah, and water breathing. Water breathing is the OP power. What is that? Is that our Bretons? Why did you make your Breton look like a vampire? Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with Argonian. Nah, we're gonna go with Thornmarsh. Alright, let's see here. What are our body types? Yeah, we'll go ahead and we'll play a guy this time. Let's see. This is why I was asking if we wanted to skip character creation, because I love character creation. I love the immersion, but I know it can be pretty boring to watch if someone just takes their time and doesn't just get to the point. But the secret is the character creation. Sorry, I'm still waking up. I slept in late again today. But character creation can actually tell you a lot about the person just by looking at what they do when they're given the choices. We don't need makeup. I want the skin option. Thank you. Alright. Yeah, I kind of like that. Accent color. I gotta have that green in there. Alright, so now we get to choose our horns or scales. Believe it or not, I've never liked an Argonian without the head scales. Yeah, Baldur's Gate character creation is especially one of those where people tend to get so sucked into it they forget that, hey, you know, this is taking up most of my stream. I mean, like I said, it's fun because you want to see what people do, you want to see what they can create, but at the same time, sometimes you just want to play the game. Yeah, I think we're gonna go with our standard slicked back. Now let's see, how long do we want these? Yeah, that'll work. Of course, we're going to want to name him Caden. Alright. And of course, we're in jail, as always. We're just gonna sit here. We're not. Oh, wait, no. Because we gotta trigger the event flag.
Hey, lizard. It must break your heart, huh? being so close to the water, knowing you'll never get to swim again. You know, sometimes, when they let us in the yard, you can hear the sounds from the lake. The boats, the gulls, so close. No, you'll never get to swim again, Argonian. But don't worry, you'll be dead soon enough. That's right, you're going to die in here.
Spoiler alert,
you
no
hear
I
that?
won't, but you
The
will.
guards are
I'll be
coming.
coming back as a
For
member
you.
of the Dark Brotherhood.
Boris, lock that door behind us.
Cool, we're just gonna stand back here. We're...
We don't know that, sire. The messenger only said they were attacked.
No, they're dead.
There we go.
I know it.
What's this prisoner doing here? This cell is supposed to be off limits.
Well, apparently I'm being imprisoned.
Watch.
Never mind. Get that gate open. Stand back, prisoner. We won't hesitate to kill you if you get in our way.
I'm crouching in the corner. What the hell do you think I'm gonna do?
Stay
Good.
put, prisoner.
Let's go. We're not out of this yet.
You. I've seen you.
Hi, Patrick
Let
Stewart.
me see your face. You are the one from my dreams. Then the stars were right. This is the day. Gods give me strength. Assassins attacked my sons, and I am next. My blades are leading me out of the city along a secret escape route. By chance, the entrance to that escape route leads through your cell.
You know, that never made sense. Why did you put your escape route in the prison that is well away from the castle? Why don't you have your escape route in the castle? This is poor planning.
I am your emperor, Uriel Septim.
You ain't by my
By the
emperor.
grace of the gods, I serve Tamriel as her ruler. You are a citizen of Tamriel, and you too shall serve her in your own way.
Well, you know, you've already done the mysterious, I've seen you before! Today's the day. You're already being weird. At this point, info dump all you
Perhaps
want.
the gods have placed you here so that we may meet. As for what you have done, it does not matter. That is not what you will be remembered for.
I don't even know what I did.
So do we all. But what path can be avoided whose end is fixed by the almighty gods?
Well, that all
Please,
depends
sire,
on
we
what
must
god
keep
you
moving.
worship, I suppose. I, for example, follow Sithis. He doesn't have an in for me. He just wants me to make sure there's plenty of bodies.
Better not close this one. There's no way to open it from the other side.
Ah, yes,
Looks like
close
this your lucky
that
day.
door which you just
Stay
unlocked.
out of our way.
Don't close the big fucking hole in the wall, which it means we obviously know where they went.
Don't try anything. I'm watching.
Imperial logic. Whoop.
There's trouble ahead.
Close up left.
Don't try it.
Protect the Emperor.
I'm watching you.
What do you think I'm trying?
For the Emperor! Down! Are you all right, sire? We're clear for now.
I would like some clothes. I don't care, it's the Mythic Dawn robes.
She's dead. Sorry, sire. Keep quiet and stay out of the way.
There we go.
They'd be waiting for us here. Don't know. It's too late
Why
to
can't
go
I
back
take
now.
your armor?
Don't worry, sire. We will get you out of here.
They won't be the first to underestimate the blades.
I'll take point. Let's
Shea
move.
Gorath.
You stay here, prisoner. Don't try to follow.
But I don't serve Shea Gorath, because remember this is Oblivion. We become Shea Gorath. Really? I hate skeevers. gonna need it for the potions. I know you're there. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Why don't I have any lockpicks? Ooh, Goblin Shaman. Yes, that is something I need. I don't need to worry about the club. It's worse than my katana. There we go. Lockpicks. And a bow. Good. I don't know about you guys, but I always liked... Oh wait, hold on. Oh, it's been a while since I've done this. There we go. I always liked this version of lockpicking so much better than Skyrim's. It's more immersive. Oh, I just had a key? Okay. That takes all the excitement out of it. Hi there! I mean, it's not that the Skyrim one is bad. It's just when it comes down to it, I prefer being able to see what I'm doing. Like, I like the mini game of bouncing the tumblers and learning the tension and all that. The Skyrim slash Fallout, now that it's become Bethesda, that one, I just sort of, you kind of run through it. I mean, there's still skill, but eventually you start getting a feel for it. Like, even when you don't have the perks, you can almost kind of guess where the sweet spot's gonna be without rotating the tumbler once. Plus, it's so much easier to have to bounce the individual tumblers, and that way I'm not constantly putting a tension behind the pick. It took me forever to figure out how to hack and Fallout, because I didn't realize what the point of it was before, so I just randomly clicked shit. Shout out to Olav for helping me figure out how to do that. I don't need a warhammer. There is no point in carrying that much weight. Wait a minute. Why am I still using my sword? I've got bows and arrows. I don't have to sneak up close. Still thinking like a thief. I need to start thinking like an assassin. Alchemy in Oblivion was so much easier too. It was nice that you could actually do it from the inventory. Bone chimes. Don't you just fucking hate bone chimes? Hey guys, how you doing? I'm doing okay. I was actually going to be really smartass and play this at 4 o'clock, because, you know, Elder Scrolls 4, 4th month, 4 o'clock on the 24th. But I stayed up hella late last night playing Skyrim, so I went ahead and slept. So I decided to go ahead and play at 8, because then it's 4 squared. You know, pun still works. And if you guys know me, you know that I love puns and dad jokes. Hi, buddy. Yeah, come on over. Just make it easier for me to aim. Triggered his own trap. Amateur. Da 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 da. I don't know why it keeps saying gold. We all know they're septums. Just call it a septum. Aw, you want to play who's the better archer? That's 4 shots to the head. I'm gonna bury you under logs, because I can. Thank you. So many potions. That's a theory there. I think it's just a lot of people didn't realize that its septums were named for the emperor. So it's like, why are you calling gold septums? It's just gold. It's called world building, guys. I will never try to be Matt Pat. Hey there, dude. What are you doing? Oh, you're about to get an arrow in the spine. Yes, by all means, come closer. Well, that one went into your shin. Yeah, come here. Come here. Groin shot. I have no honor. I'll shoot someone in the dick. No, I was legit aiming for the dick, but he jumped. Yeah, there you go. I was about to say, your spells ain't gonna do much if you're shooting him at the rock. Look, they just said aim for the weak spot for massive damage. Get a crit. They never said I couldn't shoot anybody in the dick. I don't know if I'd go as far as calling it butter theory, though. I like to think I'm more, Bobby Hill style. I don't know you. Alright, where's this last one that seems to be eyeing me from all over the cavern? Well, damn. I think it was the most gold I've found at the beginning of the game. Who or what sees me right here? Oh, okay. Forgot about you. Get my arrows back. Now, is that the darkness, the metaphorical comic concept of the primordial darkness that gets passed down in the male lineage and kills anybody that manages to actually successfully sire a child? Or is that the band darkness? Is Justin Hawkins watching me? Well, I'm never gonna have to worry about ammo, apparently. Hey guys.
Help, what makes you think help will get here before?
How you
Come
doing?
with us.
Or more of those bastards?
I mean, I would.
Time to get the Emperor out of here.
If your blades would, you know, stop
Take them down.
pushing me out.
Die, you scum!
Was that man headless?
Damn it! It's that prisoner again! Kill him! He might be working with the assassins.
No, he is not one of them.
I ought to smack
He
the
can
shit out of
help
you.
us. He must help us. They cannot understand why I trust you. They've not seen what I've seen.
Yeah, this is what I was
How
talking
can
about,
they
Gas.
explain? Listen.
It wasn't
You
a
know
demon,
the
it's the
Nine,
primordial
how they
aspect of the
guide our
darkness
fates with
that
an
is in a
invisible
trinity
hand.
with the Angelus and the Witchblade, and technically the Dark Child, but that's a whole different thing. And then it's bound to Jackie and his entire male lineage, and any Estacado who happens to be able to sire a son, it immediately dies because the darkness takes or leaves the host and goes to the sun and kills him on the way out. It was a very complicated story. Yeah, I'm not on
I've
good terms
served
with
the Nine all
many
my
gods.
days, and I chart my course by the cycles of the heavens. The skies are marked with numberless sparks, each a fire, and every one a sign.
The Emperor's
I
an
know these
astronomy
stars
girl.
well,
Oh no.
And I wonder, which sign marked your birth?
You wish, son.
Yeah, Patrick Stewart's the Emperor. And the only person who can save the world in this game is, ironically, Sean Bean. I'm not bothering reading these out because Oblivion is so old, and everybody plays Elder Scrolls, I think. So I'm pretty sure we're all familiar with the signs. I always... do we want Thief or Shadow? I personally prefer Shadow because of the invisibility. Okay, again, I'm not caring about spoilers. Oblivion is so old. He doesn't die in this one. He ascends to godhood by becoming a dragon. So, my question is that the same as dying? Yes, I'm sure I want to be a shadow
The
scale.
signs I read show the end of my path. My death, a necessary end, will come when it will come. Your stars are not mine. Today the shadow shall hide you from destiny's cunning hounds. No trophies of my triumphs precede me, but I have lived well, and my ghost shall rest easy. Men are but flesh and blood. They know their doom, but not the hour. In this, I am blessed to see the hour of my death, to face my apportioned fate, then fall.
Well, he is Dragonborn, but he's Dragonborn in Cyrodiil. He never learned the Thu'um. This is what happens when you sit your ass on the throne and don't ever go to Skyrim and talk to the Nords like you should.
My dreams grant me no opinions of success. Their compass ventures not beyond the doors of death. But in your face I behold the sun's companion. The dawn of Akatosh's bright glory may banish the coming darkness. With such hope, and with the promise of your aid, my heart must be satisfied. I go to my grave. A tongue shriller than all the music calls me. You shall follow me yet for a while. Then we must part.
I mean, okay, that's great. Where do I go after you're dead?
You may as well make yourself useful here.
Alright,
Carry
guys.
this torch
See you
and
later.
stick close.
Have fun.
We're the Emperor's bodyguards. Our job is to get him out of situations like this.
And you're doing a
Although I admit,
damn fine
it's
job
not
so
going
far.
according to plan. My job is to make sure the Emperor gets out of here alive, and I intend to do it. Stick close and let us do our job, and you'll be all right.
Now that I'm back with the blades, go ahead and get my Akaviri katana back out. May as well change my armor too. Yes, yes, I'll put pants on. I don't like it, but I'll put some pants on. Alright, let's see what we can make real quick. That was a dumb idea. I don't remember how to do alchemy. We'll remember that in a minute. Oh yeah.
You're lucky I like
Talos preserve us.
You don't want it. Don't push me, prisoner.
You know what? I wasn't even aiming for you. I don't care. We get into combat, I'm swinging. How about I run ahead?
This one's mine.
Is he yours?
Watch your back.
God's blood.
You know, I'd be a lot more help if you'd stop getting in my way.
Hold up. I don't like this. Let me take a look. Looks clear. Come on. We're almost through to the sewers.
Looks clear, huh?
Damn it! The gate is barred from the other side. A trap!
What about that side passage back there?
Worth a try. Let's go!
You mean this one? That leads to a dead end?
It's a dead end. What's your call, sir?
They're behind us. Wait here, sire.
Wait here with the Emperor. Guard him with your life.
Take that fire, you scum! Long burn the dragon fire!
This can only lead to your death. My guardian, I can go no further. You alone must stand against the Prince of Destruction and his mortal servants. He must not have the Amulet of Kings. Take the amulet, give it to Joffrey. He alone knows where to find my last son. Find him, and close shut the jaws.
You know, I've just
of
realized that your
Oblivion.
face map doesn't line up with your scalp.
Stranger, you chose a bad day to take on the court.
Take them down.
Let's get this over!
Die, you scum! No. Talos, save us.
Come here. Come here, Patrick.
We failed. I failed. The Blades are sworn to protect the Emperor. Now he and all his heirs are dead. The amulet. Where's the Amulet of Kings? It wasn't on the Emperor's body. Strange. He saw something in you. Trusted you. They say it's the dragon blood that flows through the veins of every septon. They see more than lesser men. The Amulet of Kings is a sacred symbol of the Empire. Most people think of the red dragon crown, but that's just jewelry. The amulet has power. Only a true heir of the blood can wear it, they say. He must have given it to you for a reason. Did he say why? Joffrey? He said that? Why? Nothing I ever heard about. But Joffrey would be the one to know. He's the Grand Master of my order. Although you may not think so to meet him, he lives quietly as a monk at Waynon Priory, near the city of Coral. First, you need to get out of here. Through that door must be the entrance to the sewers, past the locked gate. That's where we were heading. It's a secret way out of the Imperial City. Or it was supposed to be secret. Here, you'll need this key for the last door into the sewers.
I mean, yeah, you
There
were
are
pretty
rats
bad
and
at keeping
goblins
that
down
secret.
there. But from what I've seen of you, I'm guessing you're an experienced acrobat. Am I right?
Okay, so major skills. Let's see, we've got Thief, the Assassin, the Monk. I do want something with Marksman, which pretty much everything has. Acrobatics, alteration, athletics, hand-to-hand, marksman, security, sneak. You know what? I think we'll be a monk this time. Making sure there's nothing else that's lined up with what I wanted. I usually don't go for the mage classes. You know, I think Nightblade might actually be a better better choice. But it doesn't have marksman. Nor does Rogue. Yeah, I think we'll stick with Monk. Wait. Let me check Assassin. Yeah. Monk sounds about right.
I wasn't far off. In any case, rats and goblins won't give you any trouble. You must get the amulet to Joffrey. Take no chances, but proceed to Wayne Priory immediately. Got it? Good. The Emperor's trust was well placed. I'll stay here to guard the Emperor's body, and make sure no one follows you. You better get moving. May Talos guide you. By the way, thanks for recovering Captain Renault's sword. I'll see that it is given a place of honor in the halls of the Blades.
Oh, so you're just gonna take my sword anyways.
Leave
Okay.
the Emperor in peace.
I would like to search him in case he has gold or a healing potion.
Leave the Emperor in peace.
Are you calling me rude or him rude? Oh look, the gate that you had a key for the entire time. I mean, he did just fail at his job spectacularly, so I guess I can't be too angry at him. Oh yeah, he's totally keeping that sword. Okay, I don't need the hood anymore, because it's not really doing anything. Wait a minute, what the hell? Oh, I thought that said silver short sword for a second. I was like, when did I get a silver short sword? Alright, we're gonna sneak into the sewers. Nope, we definitely don't need 6 3-pound cheese wheels. Aha, some garlic. Why doesn't it surprise me that a goblin is just carrying around a whole ass bulb of garlic? Again, you say I am detected. Where is this detector? Really? Oh! Oh, hi! You poor thing! Stuck in the map. What? Why do we need the symbol of the Empire engraved on a sewer gate? That is so bougie. We're good. Pretty sure streaming has made me the most hydrated I've ever been in my life. Yeah, I like that idea. It's just them admitting, we know we're shit. We may as well own it, so we're gonna brand the sewers. Oh, tell me you didn't freeze on me. Okay, there we go. You're just being slow. A Bethesda staple. Okay, we don't need to be sneaking anymore. We can put our bow away for right now. Okay, that is my... How did I dash in this? Ah, there we go. There's dash. Because if there's one thing I want to do right off, it is jump and run everywhere to get my acrobatics and my athletics up. Yeah, I'm not going to head straight to Kvatch. We're going to play with the Imperial City for a bit. So I know I mentioned that I could cheese the game earlier, and I'm pretty sure it's well known, but for anybody who's curious about that, with Wizard's Tower, it makes it incredibly easy to create a setup where all you have to do is get 4 to 5 pieces of armor and a scroll of Chameleon. And then once you learn Chameleon as an enchantment, You grab your 4 to 5 pieces of armor, some soul gems, and you level up your enchantment just enough to where you can make sure that you can put strong enchantments on. You go to the wizard's tower, go to the enchanting table, and then you enchant your 4 to 5 pieces of armor, all with chameleon, 25% each. Renders you totally invisible, and thus nobody and nothing ever notices you. Which means you can run around the entire game with a level 1 dagger and just shank everyone. The entire game becomes basically not even a game anymore, it's just a sim.
You have my ear, citizen.
I don't want your ear. Alright, so we got Stonewall Shields, we've got the arena. Divine Elegance. Mystic Emporium. There we go, Slash and Smash. That's what I... Wait, do I want Slash and Smash first? Or Best Defense? I want Best Defense first. Because I want some armor. You do light armor. Yeah, you're the one I
Best
want.
defense. That's me, Morrow Rufus. Light armor. The very best.
You know, I try not to be insulting, but you know what? Your mama must be proud of you. You've made it a long way looking like that.
The Mythic Dawn have been leaving notes in Talos Plaza. I hope no one believes their lies. Blasted thief. I hope they string him up when they catch him. He's a slippery one, though. The beggars are his eyes and ears.
Well, maybe if your city wasn't so shit and you didn't have beggars. You know what? Let's try to persuade you.
Oh.
It has been a while since I've done this minigame. Okay.
All right.
Yeah, we're not bribing you. Oh, you like jokes.
I like that. A lot.
Oh, this is so much harder to figure out. Okay. Yeah, I got the hang of it. Yeah, we'll clear
That's
you a little
enough.
bit.
Blah, blah, blah. What? I doubt you really mean that.
Okay, so we actually want to end on the joking, because that's going to give us the best one. So let's start with
You're
boasting.
a big fat You win this one. I'm not buying that one. Where'd you get that? That's good. You're a big fat liar. That's enough. That's a bit that's really funny. Blah, blah, blah. What a bore. That's great. How's it go again? Was that supposed to... You've got a point. Blah, blah, blah. I'm not buying that one. Oh, that's great. That's... You've got a point.
Yeah, I'm not bribing you. This is why I always hated this
Was that
minigame.
supposed to be a compliment? That's enough. Oh, that's great. That's really too much.
Oh, you're just
big,
like
fat
steadily
liar.
losing. Okay.
That's in... I doubt you really mean that. Blah. I like that. A lot.
Do you, though?
Don't make... I'm not buying that.
You
I
don't
like
really
that.
seem to like
Can't
that.
argue with that. I like that. A lot. That's a bit excessive. You're That's enough. You're full of it. Was that supposed to be a compliment? You win this... Oh, that's great. That's really... Don't make... I doubt you really mean it. I won't fight. That's great. How's it go? You're a... Was that supposed to be a That's enough. I like that. A lot. You're... Was that supposed to be a compliment? You win this one. That's really funny. Don't be. You win this. Oh, that's great. That's blah blah. Was that supposed to be a comp? You win this one. That's great. How's it go again? You've got a point. Don't be silly. Blah. That's really funny.
There we
I'm
go.
with you completely.
Now that you're at 50.
Armor, weapons, I have it all. How may I help you?
Well, how about you buy some shit from me?
That's a good deal. That's a good deal. A fine transaction. That seems a fair price.
Now that I'm a monk, I don't need any of my big weapons. You know, I don't need a shield either. So let's see what you've got. Alright, let's see here. Some fur greaves. Yeah, we can do. Let's do a leather curious. Some fur greaves. We'll sell off our rough leather.
A pleasure to serve you. You too.
I'm Bernardo. I handle the heavy armor at the best defense. I'm also an advanced trainer in heavy armor, so I know what I'm talking about.
You know, the other thing I need to eventually check out is if the item dupe is still there.
What else is there to talk about? Perfectly planned and executed. The blades perfectly useless. Complete disaster. Take care.
Yeah, we're not gonna train. We're not gonna bother. There we go. Now we've got some better defense. Nah, I don't think slash and smash is where we want to go. I'm pretty sure there's actually a Fletcher around here somewhere. Feedback. It is new.
What is it, citizen?
Three brothers. It has been a while since I've
You
been to the
have my
Imperial
ear,
City.
citizen.
Copious coin purse.
Don't take any unnecessary risks.
Just remember, my sword's here if you need it. You run into any trouble, just holler.
Speak.
No.
Children are starving. Please help.
I don't think Jensen's gonna have what we want, so let's just try with fighting chance or slash and smash.
Greetings.
Herbal grow Orkog knows you need axes and blunt weapons, big ones. So he makes them and sells them here. Slash and Smash, the Big Orc Weapons Shop. Big weapons for big heroes.
Right.
Bothil, from the Arcane University, is looking for someone to chase the bandits from Camp Ailes. Probably trying to enhance her weird machine.
Did your voice just change?
Leave me alone.
Yeah, it definitely did. Alright, discount spells.
Hello there.
Morning.
Alright, here we go.
Welcome to A Fighting Chance. I'm Rosan, proprietor. I sell the best swords in the city, and I offer advanced training for armorers.
Neat. What rumors
I
have you heard?
understand the Fighters Guild is hiring new members. Not bad work for some folks. May I interest you in some of my fine wares?
Battle Axe of Hatred. 14,000 septums. Hey, welcome back, guys. There is no point in upgrading my rusty iron bow to an iron bow. But you also don't have anything else, so... What use are you? I suppose I could use a helmet. Alright.
Be seeing you.
You will for a while. Till I decide that I'm gonna steal everything from you. I was just talking about that. I was saying that I know I can use Wizard's Tower and such to make a chameleon armor set and just cheese the entire game, but I also want to see if the item dupe still works, but I'm going to need... Do I have a duplicate already? Okay, I don't have any scrolls yet, so... Let alone dupes. Which one? There were a lot of leveling exploits in this one.
Welcome to the copious coin purse. What kind of deal can I make for you today?
Somehow you were even more annoying in high-def graphics.
Anvil is all in an uproar. First the chapel attacked, now the prophet, ranting about the end of the world. What can I interest you in?
Oh yeah, you're min-maxing. Yeah, I remember that one. How do you not have a single damn scroll?
Goodbye. Please, come again.
Okay. Looks like we're headed to the magic shops.
Hello there.
Have some merchants in.
Anytime now.
Have you eaten at the feast?
Here we go. Edgar's discount spells. Now remember, we're playing as a monk, so we don't have any thieving skill whatsoever. Alluring gaze, alluring gaze. Okay, so that's what I need right there. I need all of those. How can I distract you? I can't. And you're always watching. I don't even have a potion of paralyze, do I? Nope. Don't have any invisibility. Don't want to use chameleon because I'm gonna need that scroll. Okay. So, we're not getting anything out of there. I'm gonna have to look up the item dupe again, make sure I know how to do it.
How are you? Okay.
Better yet, let's just look up if someone else has tried to do it.
Coral is besieged by marauders. I wish I could go and save them. So I've heard. I understand the Fighters Guild is hiring new members. Not bad work for some folks. I've heard others say the same. Goodbye. Goodbye.
Morning.
Can you think of any place better to buy books than first edition?
Phineas has a good selection, and he'll find some rare books as well.
Okay, so the scroll
Have you
item
heard
dupe
any
has
word
been
about
patched,
the other provinces?
but apparently there is a new one.
Syndicates of wizards have led a boycott of Imperial goods in the land of the Altmer.
The Altmer have powerful wizards. It could be a dangerous situation.
So long.
Good day.
Okay, so we're gonna need a container. So let's find a container. Alright, this one should work. So this is go to the container you want to use to duplicate. Okay, make sure it's empty. So it's empty. Expand the inventory with the search item. Okay. Put the item you want to duplicate into the container. So, what do we want to dupe? You know what? Do we got something that we can sell? Ah, screw it. Let's just use our scroll of chameleon. Okay, so put the item we want to dupe in. Alright, so find an item that we have more than one of. So let's do our iron arrow. And now press R right bumper and A simultaneously. And then press A twice fast. If successful, you will now see the item you duplicated will now have the count as the item used to duplicate. And you'll see your inventory jump by how much the total weight of what you duplicated is. It can take a few tries. Okay. So, we need simultaneously, which didn't do shit. Okay. Yeah, no, that didn't work. Make sure we still have our scroll. Okay, we do. Search. Alright, put our chameleon back in. This time we're going to make it really easy. That's new. Okay. Nope. Okay. So that one's going to take a while to figure out. Unless somebody finds an easier one. What I am going to do, on the other hand, is get rid of the shovel and the shears. Alright, we don't need to be in the Imperial City anymore. We got no business being here. Especially, yeah. Well, especially with the evidence pointing that he went to my cell and found a giant hole in the wall. So, you know, not an ideal situation. Oh, it's a mud crab. Oh, no. Wait a minute. I don't want to hit you. I don't want to waste my arrows on a mud crab. Come here. Yeah, give me that crab, mate. Still used to Skyrim commands, so I'm hitting my left bumper to try and sprint. There we go. Because we're an Argonian, we don't have to worry about this. Where's my map? Where are we heading? So that's where they want me to go. To the Wayne Inn Priory. Yeah, I want to go to Cheydinhal first. Wait, what? I can just travel to Cheydinhal? Oh, okay. No, don't worry that you've never been to Cheydinhal. You can fast travel there. Man, the signage is gorgeous, actually.
I heard there were some goblins around here recently. Awful creatures. Farewell. Why do you bother me? Go away.
I wasn't bothering you, I was listening to you talk about goblins.
I'm saving up enough for some medicine. Poor Tivella. I hear she is turning Cheydinhal inside out looking for her husband, Writhe. I hope nothing bad has happened to him. He's a fairy tale. The Imperial Watch pretends there is a thief king named the Grey Fox who controls all the thieves in Cyrodiil. Of course, it's all just made up to give them an excuse to keep us down.
That's right. Fight the man. Don't believe him.
Raith Lathandis is one of the greatest painters in all Cyrodiil. Sadly, he's gone missing. His wife Tivella is beside herself with grief.
Fast traveling is for small children, the elderly, and the mentally unstable. Well, I guess I am a bit
Fairy
unstable.
tale. Imperial Watch, of
Go,
course.
okay.
Blessings of Stendar.
No,
upon
you know what?
Please
I want to
be
get in
generous,
good with the
kind
Grey
sir.
Fox real quick.
Thank you, kind sir.
Yeah, cool. Bye.
He's a fairy tale, of course.
Okay, okay, leaving.
Blessings
Goodbye.
of Anu upon you.
Alright. Now that we're back in Cheydinhal. That well is about to be my best friend. Well, that's a hell of a statue. Oh, maybe it's this well. Yeah, there it is. I love how it just tells you, hey, this is the Dark Brotherhood Sanctuary. Quick save. Yeah, there we go. Make sure that... okay, everybody can see us. Of course. The fly glitch? Oh yeah, apparently the floating paintbrush was also patched, so we can't stack things. What are you staring at? Stop looking over here. Okay. Perfect. At least I don't have to hear about anybody stealing my sweet roll. Ah, Black Door, my beloved. You look a lot goofier than I remember.
What is the color of night?
Oh, come on, we know it's red. Well, I guess there's only one way to get into the Dark Brotherhood early. Well, I don't know about murder hobo. A noble would do better. Like this guy. Let's make
Hi
sure you're not
there.
important.
I'm Magician Orantor of the Mages Guild. I divide my time between the Cheydinhal Guild and my own private studies at Willowbank. The guild offers access to spells you can't find anywhere else. See Falcar here in town if you'd like to join.
I mean, I would, but not right
Good
now.
day.
But also, unfortunately, that means you're important.
What are you? Time is it?
Yeah, you're perfect.
By the night divide! Assault! Assault! By the night...
Well now, what do we have here? Caught in the act and no gold to pay your fine. I'm confident. Then pay with your blood!
Divines! Assault! Assault!
Yeah, that wasn't an assault. That was
Show
a
me
murder.
what you've got.
Oh, he's unconscious? Oh, no, no, no. No, we can't have that.
That's the best you can do?
And he's still unconscious. Why are you essential? Fine.
Am I supposed to
Know
be
you, and I
impressed?
don't care to know you.
Our first death. Yay. Okay, so let's find someone without an essential tag. Nope, not a guard, too heavily armored.
Yeah, I don't care who you are. I ain't talking to you. You ain't from around here, so push off.
There are lights spotted at Sundercliff Watch. That place was cursed by Mehrunes Dagon himself. Best not to go there.
Okay, unfortunately, I do remember that you are also important. Why is it so hard to find a victim in Cheydinhal? Don't want to kill any beggars because we don't want to get angry at the...
or I'll pull your arm off.
Oh. Oh, will you?
Greetings, Imperial.
The news from Anthem is terrible.
Help! Help! I'm being attacked!
Wow, your combat AI is shit.
Can't you settle this?
Break the law on my watch, will you? I'll be confiscating your stolen goods. Oh. Then pay with your blood.
Peacefully?
You should have paid the fine.
I mean, I seem to be doing pretty good just sitting behind the wall here. Oh, come on, man. Don't run away. Don't be like that. Don't be a little bitch.
Watch out!
Lalu, have renounced the...
What's going on?
Okay, that one was an accident. Ah, come on. Okay, so maybe not Cheydinhal. Damn, no wonder I can't survive anything. Well, we're almost level 2. Keep running, keep running.
Hey. Good afternoon. What is it?
I'd reverse pickpocket a poison if I had the skill. What if I just, like, beat the crap out of you first?
Being attacked.
Stay away.
Well now, what?
Can you guys, like,
Then pay with
stop
your-
trying to arrest me while I'm in the middle of a murder? It's like, seriously, it's annoying.
You should have paid the fine.
Yeah, cardio. Cardio is good. Aw, I wish I could poison my fists.
I'm just warming up. Pathetic worm. Do your worst.
You're running away again. Why are you being such a little bitch about this? Come on, stop running.
Am I supposed to be impressed?
I mean, that I'm sprinting this much? Yeah, actually. Damn. Okay, we'll pick another city. Maybe there's someone in Bruma. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. There's always Breville. Definitely don't want to go to Skingrad yet. Do you have any business in Anvil yet? You know, I could have sworn that the sorcerer or the mage's tower was marked on the map. Haha! Good, middle of the night. That means when I need to steal shit. Not the Fighters Guild, though. Mage's Guild. Hardest thing to do is always decide, what do you want to steal first? Oh, we have the shopping list. I definitely don't have the ability to do this yet, but we're gonna try. Damn it. I have 32 lockpicks left, huh? I guess I can take my time with it. Since you're gonna be the bitch of it. Of course. Come on now. See, the trick is just to watch how fast they fall. We'll do one auto attempt. Okay. Screw it. I got 18 lockpicks left. I am not breaking all my lockpicks just for this. Time to go upstairs. Increase some sneak. Heh! Nope. Never mind. I just said I'm not wasting my lockpicks. Got an in. There we go. Always easier to find the back door. Someone can hear me. You know what? Let's be friendly first.
What?
I totally thought you were a Khajiit.
Plenty of deer, wolf, boar, mountain lion, bear. In
What are you
county.
looking at right
Just
now?
need to know where to look for them. It's unbelievable. Right in the center of the city. Nobody saw anything. Makes you wonder about the competence of the guard, if you ask me.
You're one to talk about competence. Are you just staring at the ceiling right now?
Sure. Go down to the chapel and you can't miss him. He'll be the one outside, ranting at passers-by. Everybody's talking about the Prophet. After the attack on the chapel, people are inclined to believe almost anything.
Wait, what are you
Let's
training?
see if we can't teach you a thing or two.
Oh. Okay, so I can't kill you. Then I won't kill your wife, because that'd just be mean at this point. I won't even lockpick my way out of your house. I'll use the back door. Did that just say it had a lock and then didn't? What time is it? Oh, it's already like 6 o'clock.
I'm Arvina Thalis. They call me the Rat Lady, on account of all my pet rats. Captain Dougal's rumored treasure has to be true. I wonder if the first Count of Anvil found it. You can't imagine the fuss some people make. My rats are no problem for anyone.
Are you sure about that?
Leave me alone.
I got a better idea.
Hey, come on now. There's no need to get...
Perfect. Wait, unconscious. Why is everybody suddenly essential?
What?
You feeling okay there?
Stop talking. Enough.
Yeah, okay. That's fair. I did just put 2 arrows in you. You know what? Let me go kill your rats.
Stop right there, criminal scum! Nobody breaks the law on my watch. I'm confiscating your stolen goods. Now pay your fine, or it's off to jail.
I mean, like, you could take me to jail. I don't really care.
Then pay with your...
Yeah, okay. You know, the funny thing is, Anvil is much easier to get out of than Cheydinhal once you actually do break the law.
Away.
What the hell? Hey!
Maik knows much, tells some. Maik knows many things others do not.
How you doing, Maik?
Levitation is for fools. Why would we want to levitate? Once you are up high, there is nowhere to go but down. Bye.
Yeah, bye, Maik. Sorry, I'm kind of running for my life right now. Guard chasing you? Find a cave. Okay, apparently I'm like super detected.
This is the part where
You followed me all the way down here? Damn. You really love your job, don't you?
Show me what you've done. You'll never take me down. You should have paid the fine. Die, damn you. What's the matter? Getting tired. This is the part where you fall down and bleed to death. I thought Mudcrab's more fearsome than you.
How did you get me and I can't get you? Okay, okay. Go all the way back to this late save. We're not a very good criminal yet.
They call me Wilhelm the Worm, because dirt suits me fine. Town lets me live in the warehouse to keep out the rats.
That is an unfortunate name.
Quillweave does a lot of traveling to research her books. She must have a lot of experience to share. Take care.
Alright, what is it about this statue that I'm trying to remember? Yeah, the Nirnroot quest.
Crusader, in these latter days of petty strife and less. So, another one who has come to listen to the madman's rantings? This is only the beginning. Umaril has returned, as foretold by Pelinal Whitestrake in his dying breath. Umaril the Unfeathered, the sorcerer king of the Aliens, who ruled over this land for long ages before the rise of men. He was
Sheo.
cast down
I know
by
that's you,
Eternal
Sheo Gorath.
Whitestrake, but Umarul's spirit survived, and now he has returned to seek vengeance upon the gods.
Okay, Wes Johnson is an amazing voice actor. He is the voice of Oblivion, but that is clearly Shea Gorath.
Does no one remember the old tales? Saint Pelinal, the divine crusader of legend, Alicia's companion when she overthrew the rule of the aliens 3,000 years ago. Pelinal, with the aid of the gods, fought the alien sorcerer King Umarul and slew him. But Umarul's spirit survived, and he has now returned.
Did she skip rope with his entrails?
Do you understand nothing? The blood speaks. I can read the ancient runes if you cannot. As uibala umarale el nada rakuva. In the alien tongue, by the eternal power of Umaril, the mortal gods shall be cast down. A curse upon Umaril's ancient foes, and a threat. Alas, Umaril cannot be stopped. Not without the aid of the gods, not without the Crusaders' relics. Without a champion, the gods are powerless to act. But who among us is worthy to wield the divine Crusaders' weaponry?
I mean, Akatosh seems to have chosen me, so
You
sure.
would quest for the holy panoply of Pelinal Whitestrake? The legendary relics that have been sought by mighty warriors throughout the ages? Are you a worthy knight?
No.
Perhaps, perhaps not. What men value is not always what the gods look for in a champion. The gods grant insight to those they deem worthy. Why and how they act is not predictable. What I can tell you is that, traditionally, knights who wished to quest for the relics would walk the pilgrim's way, travel to the way shrines of the 9 divines, pray to each of the gods in turn, and ask their favor upon your quest. If the gods deem you worthy, you will be granted a sign. Go forth with the 9's blessings. Walking the pilgrim's way is the traditional start of a holy quest. Follow the map I gave you, visit the way shrines of the 9, pray, and wait for a sign.
Okay.
May the 8 and 1 guide your steps.
Ah, foxglove. Perfect. Remember, children, although foxglove is very, very pretty, do not give it to people. It's also very poisonous.
Can you spare a coin?
Probably. Do I want to? No. Okay. Let's get started with the main quest. We may as well. Because there's no way I'm taking on the pirates at level 1. So here's a question. What factions did you guys go for? I always go for Dark Brotherhood. Thieves Guild is always just a side quest, just because it helps me with my Dark Brotherhood work.
Hello.
Hi.
I'm the shepherd here. Eranor's the name, and this is Waynon Priory. If he's not sleeping or eating, he'll be fussing with his books, I reckon, over in the Priory house. By all accounts, he preaches that the attack on Anvil Chapel is an omen of some kind of coming doom. You should go to Anvil and hear him for yourself, if you're interested. They say he preaches outside the chapel every day, rain or shine. Been to Fire and Steel recently? Rashida has some nice new swords in there. And she's a friendly one, she is.
Why you gotta say it like
Good
that?
day.
What do you mean she's a friendly one?
Yes? Can I help you? He's upstairs. Go ahead.
I mean, okay. I was headed that way until you decided to stop me. Hey, Joffrey.
I'm Brother Joffrey. What do you want?
What do you want? Why are you being so
This
brusque?
cannot be. No one but the Emperor is permitted to handle the amulet. Let me see it. By the Nine! This is the Amulet of Kings. Who are you? How did you get this? What do you know of the Emperor's death? As unlikely as your story sounds, I believe you. Only the strange destiny of Uriel Septim could have brought you to me carrying the Amulet of Kings.
I mean, okay. You know it's the real amulet. You know that doesn't leave his neck. Would you think I stole it off him while he was sleeping with me or something? How else would I get it?
His meaning is unclear to me as well. The Emperor seemed to perceive some threat from the demonic world of Oblivion. The Prince of Destruction, Mehrunes Dagon, is one of the Lords of Oblivion. But the mortal world is protected from the Daedra of Oblivion by magical barriers.
Well, obviously not.
I'm not sure. Only the Emperors truly understand the meaning behind the rituals of coronation. The Amulet of Kings is ancient. Saint Alicia herself received it from the gods. It is a holy relic of great power. When an emperor is crowned, he uses the amulet to light the dragon fires at the Temple of the One in the Imperial City. With the emperor dead and no new heir crowned, the dragon fires in the temple will be dark, for the first time in centuries. It may be that the dragon fires protected us from a threat that only the emperor was aware of. I am one of the few who know of his existence. Many years ago, I served as captain of Uriel's bodyguards, the Blades. One night, Uriel called me into his private chambers. A baby boy lay sleeping in a basket. Uriel told me to deliver him somewhere safe. He never told me anything else about the baby, but I knew it was his son. From time to time, he would ask about the child's progress. Now, it seems that this illegitimate son is the heir to the Septim throne, if he yet lives. His name is Martin. He serves Akatosh in the chapel in the city of Kvatch, south of here. You must go to Kvatch and find him at once. If the enemy is aware of his existence, as seems likely, he is in terrible danger. And please, let me know if there's anything you need. My resources here are limited, but I will help in any way I can. I keep a few things here in my chest to resupply traveling blades. Help yourself to whatever you need.
Okay, awesome. This is much better. Just gonna take all this and sell off what I don't need. Thank you, Joffrey. Oh no, I'm over encumbered. We already have an Oblivion Gate? Okay, you know what? Better yet. Since I do know that that chest is safe. Okay, that's better. Do another quick save. Equip ourselves right this time. Let's see if we can't get into Oblivion. Okay, it says it's here. And yet, not yet. What? Okay, well, let's go meet Martin before we call it a night.
Come on, run while there's still time. The guard still holds the road, but it's only a matter of time before they're overwhelmed.
I mean, I'm running towards Kvatch, so...
God's blood. You don't know, do you? Deidre overran Kvatch last night. There were glowing portals outside the walls, gates to Oblivion itself. There was a huge creature, something out of a nightmare, came right over the walls, blasting fire that swarmed around it, killing. Go and see for yourself. Kvatch is a smoking ruin. We're all that's left. Do you understand me? Everyone else is dead.
You need to, like, take it down at least 2 notches, though.
It was Savli and Matthias. Some of the other guards helped some of us escape. They cut their way out. right through the city gates. Savlian says they can hold the road. No, no, I don't believe him. Nothing can stop them. If you'd seen it, you'd know. I'm getting out of here before it's too late. They'll be here any minute, I'm telling you. Run when you can.
Okay, well, you go have fun with that.
Perhaps she's still in Kvash.
I really gotta stop hitting the left bumper to try and sprint.
Stand back, civilian. This is no place for you. Get back to the encampment at once.
Yep, every voice is the same.
We lost the damn city. That's what happened. It was too much. Too fast. We were overwhelmed. Couldn't even get everyone out. There are still people trapped in there.
Also, hi, Shu.
Some made it to the chapel, but others were just run down in the streets. The Count and his men are still holed up in the castle. And now we can't even get back into the city to help them. That damned Oblivion gate blocking the way. The only thing we can do, we'll try to hold our ground, that's what. If we can't hold this barricade, those beasts could march right down and overrun the encampment. I have to try and protect the few civilians that are left. It's all I can do now.
You know, one voice I feel like it was a good change was when they changed the original voice of Sheogorath to Wes Johnson. For anybody who hasn't heard the original voice of Sheogorath, go look it up and see what you think. Personally, I prefer Wes.
You mean the priest? Last I saw him, he was leading a group towards the chapel of Akatosh. If he's lucky, he's trapped in there with the rest of them, at least safe for the moment. If he's not...
Okay, well, how about that Oblivion Gate?
Some kind of portal to Oblivion. The enemy used them to attack the city. They appeared outside the walls, and Daedra poured out. They've opened one right in front of the city gates. Until that gate is closed, the best I can do is try to hold these barricades.
Okay, well, how about I help you?
You're kidding, right? If you're serious, maybe I can put you to use. It'll likely mean your death, though.
That's okay,
Are you
I've died
sure?
like 5 times already.
I don't know how to close this gate, but it must be possible, because the enemy closed the ones they opened during the initial attack. You can see the marks on the ground where they were, with the great gate right in the middle. I sent men into the gate to see if they could find a way to shut it. They haven't come back. If you can get in there, find out what happened to them. If they're alive, help them finish the job. If not, see what you can do on your own. The best I can say is good luck. If you make it back alive, we'll be waiting for you.
Okay,
Good luck.
well,
It's a brave thing.
let's get into this Oblivion Gate. That was nasty. Guys, eventually you do have to let me kill something. I don't care about the sneak right now, it just helps me aim.
weak than 9. I never thought I'd see another friendly face. The others... taken... They were taken to the tower. Captain Matthias sent us in to try and close the gate. We were ambushed, trapped, and picked off. I managed to escape, but the others are strewn across the bridge. They took Minion off to the big tower. You've got to save him. I'm getting out of here.
Yeah, no, you need to help me
right.
out here.
I can't just leave poor Minion to his fate. If he's still alive, we've got to try to save him. All right, lead the way. Let's find Minion and get out of here.
Damn. You cowardly trying to run just because someone else came in. Alright, yeah. It's all coming back to me now. We gotta find our towers first. I just gotta remember where this one is. There we go. It's kind of weird not having a quest marker. I mean, Oblivion looks a hell of a lot better now. Like, look at that. That actually looks disturbing now. Yes, I may be a monk, but I am not about to take on creatures of Oblivion hand to hand. We got some new pants. Less protection, but they do give us fatigue. We'll wear those later. What the hell was that? Oh. I was wondering where I was going to find the Harada root. Alright. Now that I've got my arrows back. Oh, shit. I really wish I could grab your armor. Alright, let's do this right.
Let's fight many and get out. Just keeps getting worse, doesn't it? Die!
Ah, the door to the rending halls. It's like an old friend come back. I'm gonna Elmer Fudd this shit up. Be very, very quiet. We're hunting tomorrow. Yes. Every time I get the chance to get a Daedric weapon, I grab it. Okay, so we've got the Blood Feast. And Citadel Hall door. I hate when it makes me accidentally shoot my arrows. Okay. So, this is back where we were. We gotta level up, so let's do that real quick. Alright, that's right. We gotta sleep to level up in Oblivion. Well, then we better get this over with quick, huh?
Another one! I'm just warming up, you pathetic worm!
Can you, like, not stand in front of me while I'm shooting things? It is very annoying. Oh, hi there.
Come on! do?
You know, you're not very conducive to sneaking. You're very loud. No, we don't want to go to Oblivion just yet. Okay, so I guess we do. And I think once we get back from Oblivion, get Martin safely to where he needs to go, we'll call it a night.
Over here! Quickly! In the cage! Over here!
I know, I'm supposed to be going up, but I don't like doing things the easy way. I like exploring and making sure that we actually have options here.
Come on! In the cage! Over here! Watch out! Quickly! Quickly, there's no time. You must get to the top of the large tower. The sigil keep, they call it. That's what keeps the Oblivion Gate open. Find the sigil stone, remove it, and the gate will close. Hurry! The keeper has the key. You must get the key.
Okay, and doesn't look like we have a way to open the cage right now. Oh, that's a shame.
Now it's my turn, you bastard! Another one!
Alright, nothing down here. I just want to make sure, because I don't want to leave a friend behind. Are we sure there's no way to open this cage?
Take the key. Don't worry about me.
Okay, yep, looks like there isn't. Eh, nice. Glad I decided to check out the wall before I just walked up to it. I feel sorry for him. He's not having a good day. Then he decided to follow me, and I'm just leading him into traps. Ooh, the punished. You know what, before I grab that, man, I'm gonna have so many Daedra hearts by the time this is done. There we go. This is what we wanted. Yes, I should tell him that the way into the Kvatch is now open. Of course I'm over encumbered. I don't really need that. Or those. Ah, there we go. There's my alchemy. Yeah, he says Stage of Hearts. Whenever we get the chance, I'll always make sure that we can make some more fatigue stuff. Yeah, we can make some damage health. Alright, that gets us some potions. You know what, let's see. Let's see. Ah, yeah, cool. So, now that I got rid of some of those hearts.
Clutch is finished. There's nothing left.
Can I can't sleep here? Damn it.
You closed the gate. I knew you could do it. This is our chance to launch a counterattack. I need you to come with us.
You know,
You've got far
somehow,
more
the
combat
updated
experience than
graphics,
the
they do look a lot better
Are you
because
able
they
to
actually
join
look
us
like
now?
people,
I can wait,
but they look
not for
really
long.
waxy.
We've got to move quickly before they have a chance to barricade the city gate.
So somehow, like, it looks better and worse all at the same time. Okay. If we are sieging, I am not doing that with a fucking bow. So we're gonna do it with my Daedric Mace. 'Cause I'm a monk, damn it.
Come on! For Kvatch!
Let's get this over with.
Okay, so this is definitely not our most effective weapon.
We wiped the bastards out! It's safe to pull those people out of the chapel. Let's get in there and make sure they're all right. Come on. This is only the beginning of the battle for Kvatch. We can discuss the next phase once the civilians are safe.
Okay. Well, let's get to the chapel. Right, exactly. It hits Uncanny Valley just enough.
Report, soldier.
Sir, we're all that's left. Barrack Inian, myself, and these civilians.
That's it? There's no one else?
There were others, sir, but they refused to stay put. We tried to convince them it was dangerous, but they left anyway. I guess they didn't make it.
Very well. The area outside the chapel has been cleared, and these people need to be taken to safety. Escort them to the camp south of here at once.
But sir, I want to help fight.
You will, soldier. Once they're secure, get back here immediately. We'll need every available blade, and there'll be plenty of fighting to go around.
Sir, yes, sir. Civilians, it's time to move out. Let's go.
We've done it. I can't believe it. I didn't really think this would work. Maybe we do have a fighting chance. Oh yes, we're not done, not even close. This was only the first step. If this town is to be ours again, we'll need to get inside the castle. You've come this far with us. Will you go further? If we're truly going to succeed, I'll need much more of your help. I warn you though, what we've seen so far is nothing compared to the battle that likely awaits us. Take a few moments to catch your breath and think it over. When you're ready, let me know and we'll get underway.
Okay, well, I think that is a good place to save. And I'm going to go ahead. We're going to call it tonight. So when we get back, whenever we get back, probably sometime next week, we will go ahead. We will take the castle of Kvatch. We're going to go ahead and find out more about Brother Martin and fight Oblivion and get this rolling. But we're calling it here tonight. Remember, tomorrow night at 9:15 Central, 10:15 Eastern, on Olaf Productions, it is game night on Pirates of the Geek Vortex. Come on over, have some fun, join the chat, and every time we play a Jackbox game, keep an eye out for the room codes, and you can play the games with us. Or if you feel like just interacting, voting, but not really playing the game, you can go ahead, join the audience after we've gotten everybody in. You can still have some fun. It's always a good time all around. I'm going to take a break from streaming and recording for the next couple days. I will be back on Tuesday with Howling Into the Void. We still don't have a topic. I'm going to go ahead and get with the guys and see what they want to talk about. If we end up not having a topic or we're all just too tired, don't worry. I will inform you. With that, also, keep an eye on the social medias. Join our Discord. Check us out on Blue Sky, on Instagram. I do have an X account. I'm not going to use it. I'm getting out of that game. And, yeah. Keep in touch. Keep it real. Just be yourselves, the chaotic little foxes I know you are. And thank you again for joining me in the den. And have a great night.